So today I'm tooling around Madison, Wisconsin, looking for something out in the wild, and we'll see what we can come across. We're going to be hitting a Barnes & Noble, we're going to find a Target, and we're going to hit at least one Wally World, maybe two, maybe a Walgreens, and see if we can find anything out there in the wild. After that, we're going to show you some things I was able to pick up on eBay. So stay tuned. The hunt continues.
Hunting we will go, hunting we will go. I-O the mill-o, hunting we will go.
Barnes & Noble after a bumpy ride through their parking lot. Whew. It's like roughing it. I'm telling you. Ooh, got top screen boxes. How about that? Illusions basketball boxes. Ooh. Optic. Look at that. We'll have to see if they have any mega boxes. Alright, so Barnes & Noble had quite a bit of product in there. They've had Topps Chrome blasters. And they had some other things. And they had the Optic that had just come in. And I wasn't going to pick any up, but you know, I have my member card. So this cost me, with tax, license, and dock fees, $28.47. $28.47. I can do that. Absolutely. So there you go. One Optic box, $28.47. Sure as hell beats $37 at Wally World. That's for sure. All right, let's move on and see what else we can find out there in the wild. All right, our next stop is going to be getting off the Beltline here and heading over to Target. And you know, we haven't really found much of anything lately at Target. So maybe we'll get lucky and hit a restock. It's kind of dry. Walmart and Barnes & Noble have been pretty much our consistent hits. So we're going to give it a whirl and see what's happening here. Not much here, is there? No restock yet, that's for sure. Oh well, another day. Future restock coming. Question when? No one's in sight. Well, that's what we got. That's it. Right there. All right, so it looks like Target is giving us the big tease as they have all the boxes in on a cart ready for a restock. But that's not happening until tomorrow morning. So that's too bad. Talk about being early for a restock. It's late afternoon, so it's going to be early morning when they put that stuff out from the boxes. And of course you don't want to get into those, so getting slapped is what we'll use as the term here. So I'm curious to see what's coming out of those things during the morning restock. That's going to be a Friday morning restock here at Target in Madison, Wisconsin. And we moved over to the old GameStop, and they only had lumber and stripes. I think it was that one box. That was it. Nothing. And I have heard rumor while I was on the road from a couple of locations saying they're going to stop carrying cards, which might have been part of the reason for the huge clearance they had a few weeks ago, the big 30% clearance sale. So let me know in the comments, have you heard anything from the GameStops in your area about not carrying cards? I'd be very curious to know. All right, so that's where we're at. we're gonna make a left, get on the road, and try to head to a Wally World here and see if there's been a restock at the old Wally World. I've got a couple opportunities, I think, here. So let's see what we can find out there in the wild. All right, we were driving in rush hour traffic here, and I almost missed the old Wally World. I was trying to keep an eye. I wasn't sure what exit it was at, but it looks like it's right here. And sure enough, good news, we did find it. All right, let's see. This looks like a pretty destroyed section, doesn't it? Wow, what a cluster on aisle 5. That place was a disaster. When's the last time they actually restocked here, I wonder? It's crazy. And I've heard stories in other parts of the country where they haven't seen restocks for months at a time. And it makes you wonder what's going on in back. Do you have cases of cards sitting there waiting to be put out? I don't know. Alright, well that's going to be the scoop for checking cards at this point. So let's move on to what I purchased on eBay. I think you're going to see some surprises. So let's take a look. Alright, and now I'm going to show you some things that I picked up on eBay while I was away. Where do we want to start here? Let's we're going to save for last. This is going to be a good one. Now we'll start with this first, I guess. This is not even a sports card find. This is not. Let's just see here. I also do a few other goodies here and there, just for fun and adventure. This came from the West Coast. Let's see how this is packaged. I also want to collect a few other goodies just for fun. And oh, I got Eggos. That's always good. Who's hungry for a waffle? Alright, what did I find? Alright, this is how they did it. This is interesting. This is an old matchbook, actually. Thanks very much. Yeah, very cool. There were no matches. I was hoping it had the matches. But this is an old matchbook from Rodeo Drive in Beverly Hills back in the day. And I do mean back in the day. Check out that cover. That's pretty fun, isn't it? So, sometimes you just never know what you're going to find, and once in a while I will go look for these old matchbooks. They're historical. They might even be a little bit hysterical. Oh, look, this keyboard can act as a holder, maybe. Yeah, or maybe not. Maybe we'll just set it on the keyboard. How's about that? Let's just move on. Ay, ay, ay. Well, as you have seen in some of my road finds videos, I'm looking for old stuff. Do collect some new stuff, but I also collect quite a bit of old stuff. These are some slabs that I found on eBay. And there's some popularity gaining here as I fight with this thing. Let me just move this off here for a second. There we go. Alright. So, I'll take it out, and it's taped, which is good. Did a good job protecting this. You never know with people when they ship how they're doing. So, it's slabbed. I can get a little risque with it, as I say. Alrighty here. Did a good job taping this up, that's for sure. Alright, we'll have the next minute of watching Dirk struggle with it. Alright. This is from 1938. This is a Jack Johnson, Joe Jackson, musician. No, Jack Johnson boxing card from the Churchman Tobacco Company. They had a full set of these. Yeah, this is a GMA grading. I'm going to probably pop it out of here and send it to PSA. I'll take a closer look at it, see how the corners look. You can find these pretty easy finds, but finding them in good condition is brutal. And you can see the corners on this. Get the glare out of there. Bring the focus in a little bit. That would be good. There we go. You kind of get an idea. Not bad for almost 90-some-year-old card. So, and actually Jack Johnson was the first black world's champion heavyweight fighter. He died in a tragic car accident in 1946. As you know, I've been kind of hunting for his cards from the, let's put that on here too. There we go. Let's get this last one ripped here. I've been looking for his cards from earlier in the late 1800s and in the 1910 or 1909, 1910 boxing cards as well. All right. And here we go. Here's another one. And those cards of Jack Johnson are actually all over the board right now. So I don't know where they're going to settle in price-wise. You can find a PSA 5 of the Hassan Cigarettes tobacco cards anywhere between $500 and $2,000. I mean, they're all over the board, which I'm trying to use to my advantage. But here's a 1956 lightning fast Jim Corbett. This is a PSA 8. Really high grade. I mean, look at those corners. Centering is actually good left to right, top to bottom, a little skewed. Not to be concerned, but they gave it an 8. And see the back here? So this is kind of what I'm also looking for on the side. You know, I'm looking for vintage football, baseball, but also the last year and a half, 2 years, I've been really picking up on the vintage boxing, since it's still relatively under the radar. I mean, pretty crazy. Should have gotten a PSA 8? Maybe. But we'll take it. So that's kind of my big purchases the last couple of weeks. I was on the road when these got delivered. Picked them up on my mailbox when I got back. And I'm out hunting for some other goodies out there, so you never know what I'll find. So let me know what's odd that you're collecting out there, and we'll take a look at that. And we have one more item. I also did an eBay test. Wanted to buy something from Canada that wasn't going to be, well, I could have gotten a tract had I bought an outrageously priced card. but I kind of wanted to try eBay in Canada with some Canadian buyers and see what I could find. And this is actually related to the other two cards. So, all right, and this is actually also a boxing card, which I think you'll get a kick off. It's a Topps card. It's crazy card. Basher Brown had over 2,500 fights. Oh, really? 2,000 of them were with his wife. Yeah, I thought that'd be a fun card to go and pick up and test the old Canadian market. So there's a strategy behind this and why I wanted to try this. I may try to also jump on eBay and try to look for a couple things over in Europe and kind of give them a test and see what the shipping and tracking looks like. Customs is the big question. If you get a high dollar item, you're probably going to have some customs issues, possibly. Especially nowadays, I should say. So those are the finds that I picked up on eBay. And I'm also looking for some baseball and football and good stuff there. Once in a while you see something, it's pull the trigger and snag it. So let me know what you've been buying on eBay in the past. Wonderful reflection. Gotta love that. But anyway, that's it. The finds. Both retail and on eBay. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe. Click to the channel for notifications because we're going to be back getting our giveaways going. And I'll have an update for you on the Mickey Mantle giveaway that we're doing. I actually took the card and sent it in to get graded. And I don't have the card back yet because the card show happened where the guy submitted it for me and I missed the show. So I'll have to catch it in a week or two. But I do have a text message. We'll show you how it got graded. So thanks for stopping by. Have a great day. I know I'm feeling under the weather. We'll be back in full force soon. Take care, everybody.